Hey guys, Chris coming at you from Fort Park. Something a little bit different today. What I wanted to talk about was how to crack into the strata industry. So everyone knows there's a huge demand out there for experienced licensed strata agents. There's more and more people retiring, more and more buildings being built, and there aren't enough people coming through the pipelines to supply all of the jobs to the industry. That's a commonly known issue. So you would think it'd be really easy for people to get jobs when they take their strata licensing exam and to come out and get hired right away. Well, that's not necessarily the case. Strata management companies are typically looking for experienced agents because there's so much demand that they need to plug them in right away and have them hit the ground running and, with a couple weeks of training, be able to take on a full portfolio. In reality, that's not really what's out there. There's not enough of those people out there with all that experience. But there are a lot of new licensees coming through the licensing program. But it's challenging for new licensees to get hired. So how do you get hired? What do you do if people are just looking for experienced people? How do you get that experience? So here's a few different ideas, ways you can get experience that might be relevant and help you get into the strata industry. First one is building manager. So this is a great way if you're a building manager, a concierge, something like that, on site, working in a building, particularly a large building. It's going to give you a really, really good idea in terms of how the strata industry works, the interactions between owners, councils, contractors, all those things. You're going to learn a lot about the maintenance of a building and all the mechanical components and all that stuff. So that's really a great stepping stone, and usually from there you could get hired as a strata agent. Another thing is property administrators. So all strata management companies have administrators. They do all sorts of things, preparing forms, sending out AR notices, sending out bylaw infractions letters. They might help their agent getting quotes and different things like that. So you're going to learn a lot. You're going to learn buildings really well that way, and that's a great kind of entry level position into becoming a strata agent. Another idea is to volunteer. Nobody likes to work for free, but sometimes if you volunteer for a few weeks or maybe a few months, you get your foot in the door, you show the employer what you can do, you get some relevant experience, and you make yourself more valuable, and you kind of cut your way through the competition. Great low-risk way for both parties to get to know each other. You could work on the vendor side. So maybe you work for a contractor in building maintenance or for a vendor that's dealing with a lot of strata councils, strata buildings, and strata management companies, and that is an awesome way to get into the industry. Another thing you can do is join strata council. So maybe you live in a strata building, but are you on council? If not, get on council. That's going to be an awesome way to learn exactly how the whole thing works. You'll learn the budgeting, you'll learn the finance side of it, the AGM side of it. It will give you a lot of very, very relevant experience. So we highly recommend you get on council and learn what clients' needs really are and what they look like. Another thing you can do is networking. So networking is a great way to meet a whole bunch of people. It does take a lot of effort. You can't really do it from behind your computer. You have to get out there and pound the pavement a little bit, but it's going to open doors in your career. So make up some business cards, attend as many industry networking events as you possibly can, luncheons, golf tournaments, things like that. There's CHOA, there's PAMA, there's a lot of industry organizations. You can join some of their events. Call up some agents, call up some managing brokers, some senior agents, take them out for lunch, take them out for a coffee, pick their brain, learn a little bit more like that. You'd be surprised at how much of a difference that can make to really help you get out there and kind of kickstart your career in the strata industry. If you guys are looking for kind of more advice and stuff on that, reach out to us anytime. And be sure to please like and subscribe to our channel. That really helps us keep this thing going. So thanks very much.